All right, hey everyone, it's Nick and Ron with another edition of Ask Ron. We're actually in Morehead City, North Carolina. We just finished up our ugly house tour and we're about to head back home to Jacksonville. How was it, Ron?
Yeah, it was a fun day yesterday.
Long, huh?
Followed by a fun night, courtesy of Carolyn J. Connor.
All right, well, you ready for the first question?
I am.
All right, we got Mark from Massachusetts. Says, good morning, Ron. I have the opportunity to acquire approximately 6 acres with double frontage, fully permitted a few years ago for commercial use. What would be the best way to structure an offer with no money down?
I can't answer that, Mark. I don't have enough information, crying out loud. You haven't even told me the asking price, so give me some facts and I'll get back to you with the answers.
All right, next question is from Steve in Florida. Talked with an owner and he is interested in owner financing. He has a mortgage of approximately $32,000. The value is $276,177, it's estimate, and has a renter for $1,700 that ends October 31st. The property is a townhome, 2282 square feet, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. HOA is $750 a quarter. Rental average $23.33 with median $19.95.
So what's the question?
I know renter and they would like to purchase but doesn't have a lot of down payment money. I asked what he thought value would be and he said $270. How would I structure that?
You wouldn't, because this is not your renter. If they don't have enough down payment money, they're just, you pass them and go on to somebody else. We're in a business to make money, okay? Not to put people in houses that aren't ready to go in them yet. We can't. That house ought to command at least a $25,000 non-refundable deposit.
All right, next question is from Dennis. Hi, I am wondering, how does partnering with students work? I have an investor in Florida, Dennis is in Ontario by the way, who is only thinking of doing a deal on a flip with me if there is a student who has a cash that would work with me. If so, let me know ASAP. He has just closed about 2 weeks ago. He said he paid $105 ARV. He said it's $250,000. He wants $20,000. So he will sell for $125,000. I think this was more of a question. He was trying to find a partner, a student partner.
What he said.
I think he's looking for a partner on a Gold Club.
I would suggest that you put that question in a form that anybody but the author could understand and get back in here. I have no idea what you just asked. Go read it back to yourself and see if you can understand it if you were right.
All right, well, how about this? If he was partnering with the student, how would they structure that? How would they set up that partnership if two of our students wanted to partner?
We could discuss that for hours because that's just between two individuals. Usually, I think what you sounds like you're looking for is a private lender. And that's an 8 or 9% interest rate for some short period of time, 2 years or whatever.
Okay, and last 2 questions from Evgenii in Nevada. Says, is it advisable to send a follow-up email to a seller summarizing the discussed terms and highlighting the benefits before going for closing meeting on site?
Well, no, not before the closing meeting. If you have a closing meeting, just go. You don't need a follow-up letter. We got a series of follow-up letters for the ones we can't go to right now. They're not ready or they say no or whatever.
Okay, and finally, after closing, will we need to always know the seller's current loan balance and the annual tax info? How does one ensure access to that?
We'll need that before closing. It's easy to get. They usually have the paperwork right in front of them that shows it. Or your attorney can get it, or you can literally call their the bank's voicemail box with their codes and get it yourself.
Okay, so he says you would need to get the codes, either their online access or...
I'd let the seller apply. That's their responsibility.
Okay, well that's it for this week.
Okay, see you next week.